Welcome to a tutorial for assignment number 5 and basically assignment number 6 for digital photography at the Insight School of Kansas. This little tutorial is going to show you how to do that project using GIMP. If you haven't downloaded GIMP yet, you need to download GIMP. It's a simple download. Some things to look at in GIMP. I'm going to real quickly show you how GIMP is set up. You have your tools over here and you'll learn how to use all those eventually. And over below that you have some dialogues. If I click on that, that happens to be layers, undo history, colors, foreground and background colors, and this just happens to be brushes. Now if you happen to lose one of those, say your layers is not showing anymore and you would like to have your layers back here, all of these are found in the Windows area. If you go to Dockable Dialogues and then click back on the layers, and that's going to come back in something like this. Once you get the little hand, you can move that anywhere you want and you can drag that back into there, let go of it, and now you have your layers back there, back in with the other tools there. So kind of a way to navigate. You can set up your desktop however you would like, but this is how I prefer my desktop. Now if your tools aren't there too, you can also find those over there. Look for the toolbox, Control B, get you some tools, and all those different things that you might find handy to put up there. Now this assignment requires 3 pictures. We've mentioned that before, you've probably read about that. So I'm going to open up the 3 pictures that I'm going to use. I'll open up one at a time just so my computer doesn't get crazy and full. I have these on a flash drive called, this one here is what I want to use, Blaine Sunflowers 1. I'm going to use that one to get started with. And you'll have a little box at the bottom. You'll have to click on it, say open. Get little windows that pop up. Something looks like this. It thinks it needs to be rotated, and just say no, keep the orientation that it has. So your assignment is to look at this picture and look for a white. Ideally you want to take a picture with holding a white piece of paper, but I'm just going to use his shirt here, and we're going to zoom in just on his shirt. So I grab this little magnifying glass right there, that's a zoom, and I'm going to zoom in several clicks. And if you'll notice on my screen, this is kind of a bluish color. I don't know how it looks on yours, but mine looks kind of blue. So we're going to make some adjustments. We're going to go to color and brightness contrast, and you're going to want to write these down, but look at your picture. Make sure the preview is clicked here, and then you're going to want to run up the brightness till you get this to a nice white. A white. You may have to run up the contrast. You may have to take down the contrast. You're just going to have to adjust it till you get it the way you want it to look like a good, nice, bright white that's not blue, that's not gray, but a good white. I'm going to go up a little bit more and say that's maybe a little too much. So I'm going to go with about there, my 57 and 53. So write those numbers down because you're going to adjust your other pictures that you took in the same setting. Ideally you took 3 pictures in the same setting, and then you're going to adjust all 3 of them just by this one adjustment here. So write those down, and then you'll be able to go to your next ones. Make sure you click OK after you've got them written down, and now you'll be able to see that this has applied that to that, and that will be the original picture. If you look over here on the undo history, you can see a little bit of difference there. But let's go back and zoom out of this so that we're not into that full size. So we go to the zoom, and then we'll go back to zoom out, and we'll do that again, view, zoom out, until we get it back out the size that we want it. Keep missing my zoom out there. Okay, now you'll notice the whites are a lot whiter in that one. So that, save that. You're going to turn that into me as image 800-1 and save it as a JPEG. So to do that, go to File, Save As, type in up there 800 dash 1 JPEG, and save it wherever you're going to save it. You can save it into your different files or wherever you save your files. I'm going to go ahead and save it on my Lexar, and then down there at the bottom it says save. Click save. Get another window that comes up, something like this, says save as JPEGs. Normally when something's blue like that, that's what you want to go ahead and go with. And let her save. Mine is finished saving. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and close this out because I don't need it anymore. I don't want my computer to be slowed down by anything else. So I'm going to File, Open. The next picture, and that one was Sunflowers 1, so now we're going to go to Sunflowers 2. We'll open that, and we're going to make the same adjustment. So go to your colors, brightness contrast, and you can type in 57 and 53, I believe. I'll type in 53. I now have those saved. I can say OK. That makes. The main thing is you're making two. We're going to File, Save As, and this one is 800-2. So we'll name it up here 800-2. And where you want to save it, I want to save it in my Lexar. Go ahead and click Save. Same thing, go through your windows and save. So once it's saved, that window will disappear. I can go ahead and close out of this since I saved it. I'm going to open up my third one, and that one happens to be Sunflowers 3. Open it. I don't want to rotate. Keep my orientation that I have. And again, I'll go to Colors, Brightness Contrast Adjust, 57. You can scroll over like that if you want, or you can just type it in there. Backspace 53. Okay. It'll make the automatic adjustments. And looking at this one, it almost looks too bright. But that's the assignment. You make your adjustments to your pictures and then save this one also. So pretty simple, not a hard assignment. Now on assignment number, this will be 800-3, and save that as well. Put those all in a folder, zip them to me, and I'll get them graded for you. Now the next assignment, assignment number 6, is basically the same thing but shoot with a different picture. So you may have to have a friend go take your friend's picture or take somebody else's picture. So just basically do the same assignment again and shooting with someone else so that you understand how to make adjustments to your pictures. That's all. Hopefully everyone does well, and turn those in when you get those done.